Hello viewers, Chief here today. We're going to have a look at an empty aluminium can, but what's inside an empty aluminium can? Usually when we open the top we tip our beverage out or drink it direct or through a straw, but have you actually seen what's inside a can? Well, I've cut one open a little bit earlier and we'll have a look. On the bottom of the can we have some print there. It's a bit difficult to see. It just shows the expiry date of the product, and this one's even got the time, which is 6:49 AM, or I should say 06:49 AM, and there's the initials there, WC4 and then 3213. I have no idea what that means, but that's what the bottom of an aluminium can looks like in comparison to when it's still in place. We'll just simply cut the bottom off. Stamped into the bottom of the aluminium, just underneath that little purple patch there, is the number 80, and it's quite prominent from the inside. It says number 80, and I have no idea what that means, but this is what the inside of the bottom of an aluminium can looks like. It's elliptical there. Wine bottles have an indentation on the bottom that's called a punt, and this has an indentation on the bottom, so I could assume that's also called a punt, a P-U-N-T. That's probably just part of the manufacturing process. Here's the view looking into the can. You can't see anything in there because it's empty, obviously, but I've cut the bottom off this one here. I've got a few sharp edges there which I haven't tidied up, but this is just for display. That's what the top of the can looks like normally before you depress the ring pull and push the little tab in, and looking up from the bottom, that's what it looks like inside the can. It's fairly shiny aluminium in there, and I'm guessing that they make these cans in one piece, the bottom part, and then they just insert the top part separately, hence the little lip which is folded down on the top there, and then the beverage is placed in there and it's sealed with that lid part. And once you open the top, push the little tab down inside, then oxygen enters the can and then becomes aerated. That's why cans don't fizz or go flat until they're opened, once the oxygen interacts with the beverage. And that's what it looks like inside the can. We'll pop the pop top there and we'll just see if we can have a little look what it looks like. So it just pushes that little tab down there like that into the can, and then you push the tab back, and then looking back inside the can, that's just what it looks like with the tab pushed down. It doesn't touch the drink and it doesn't contaminate it. There's no lining in there, it's just straight aluminium. It's part of the manufacturing process, and I assume that it's all bacteria and germ free and doesn't have any pollutants or contaminants on it. And of course aluminium cans, they're very, very recyclable, and you even get a few cents back at some of the recycling depots for returning your empty cans and bottles and other beverage bottles. So there you go, that's what it looks like inside an aluminium can. I imagine throughout the world there'll just be different types of cans. This is just one I picked up at random, but they'd all be more or less manufactured in a similar way, and that's what it looks like inside. If you've never seen in one, today we have. Thank you for watching.